making hard decisions. In order to be able to make those kinds of investments so that Stella and Paul have got what they need into the future, we've had to make some tough decisions. And I know as Liberals that you're probably hearing about some of them. You're hearing about Hydro One, and I just want to, I just see people chuckle, that's true, we are, and I know you are. If we're going to make the investments that I just talked about, if we're going to have $31.5 billion to invest in transportation infrastructure, we have to have money to do that. We can't, as the NDP would have us do, just keep borrowing. That's not sustainable. And so we said we were going to look at our assets. That's something that we had talked about doing. I asked Ed Clark to look at, Ed Clark's the former CEO of the TD Bank, I asked him to look at our assets and help us make some decisions that would allow us to leverage those assets that have been owned by the people of Ontario for decades, leverage them into new assets that we will have working for us for decades to come. And so he came to us with a recommendation on Hydro One that will see the people of Ontario retain 40% ownership. That was very important to me, that we essentially retain control of that asset, because we will have control of the board. No other entity will be able to own more than 10%. So if there are any important major directional decisions that have to be made, they have to be a 2/3 vote. So with 40% of the board, we will be able to have influence and control of those major decisions. But at the same time, we want Hydro One to be a better run company, and we will leverage over $4 billion. Hopefully, we'll see what the market will bear, but about $4 billion in order to make those investments that we know we need to make.